What can people expect at your February 22nd town hall meeting in Kent?
Well, hopefully by then I'll be rested up. I'm a little tired. We were on the House floor last night till after 10 o'clock. I had a breakfast at the Auburn Youth Resources this morning at 6:30. But by next Saturday, I expect I'll be rested, and at the Golden Steer in Kent from 11 to 12:30, Senator Joe Fain, Representative Pat Sullivan, and I will all be there, and we'll just be an opportunity for folks to come. We'll share just for a minute about what's been going on in the legislature from each of our perspectives, and then the rest of the time is taken up with constituents to talk about whatever you want to talk about, question us, or just share comments.
What is the status of your bill to help ensure certainty for foster children and parents?
Well, that changed dramatically just last night. The bill accidentally got sent to the Appropriations Committee, even though that has no fiscal impact. And so I was kind of worried that it had gotten stalled. Fortunately, our majority leader and the Speaker of the House were talking. Representative Pat Sullivan happened to be there, overheard the conversation, and because the bill was in the wrong place, get the bill out of there. It's in the Rules Committee, and so hopefully it will be pulled to the floor for a vote. And I also talked to the chair of the committee last night to talk about a possible amendment. So we're working on that little piece to make it a bill that's most likely to pass.
You also had a green technology bill that is moving through the legislature. What's that bill's status?
I think that one's doing very well, and the reason I think so is because there have been both Republican and Democrats that have wanted to offer small amendments just to kind of tighten up the language a little bit. So what that tells me is there's interest, and it's bipartisan interest, so I think it's got a good chance of getting pulled to the floor. Hopefully today would be great. It has to make it there by Tuesday, but I think the odds are pretty good that that's going to pass out of the House with flying colors because, as I talked about before, it's a win-win-win-win situation. Everybody should see something they like about this bill.
You'll be honoring Tenino Middle School teacher Brian Huddle this week in the legislature. Can you tell us more about this?
Brian Huddle is a guy that I met when I was giving my speech at the Eagle Recognition Dinner just a week or so ago. And he's a fascinating individual. He's worked with disabled, returning veterans from the wars, folks sometimes that are missing legs or something like that. And he's passionate about getting them involved in running, even because prosthetics are so amazing these days. And I really worked with them, and so we're going to honor him for his work with those veterans. And I also should mention that he was the coach of the Paralympics team in 2004, and the U.S. Paralympics team, I think, got 26 medals there as he was the coach. So just a great individual and deserving of our honor.